Is it?
What is going on, guys?
4 time?
Yes.
What is going on, guys?
A great start. Welcome back to episode 4 of Mountains Don't Like Baseball.
Hey,
it is 4, right?
It's 4. First my heels and then my fingers.
Your fingers had a short day at the long day factory, huh?
Does that mean they're normal?
I don't know what it means.
They met their quota.
I'd just be speaking.
So last time we briefly talked about the Cybertruck. And to my knowledge, one of us, who's not me, who is now staring intently at their second monitor, has brushed up on some of the issues with the Cybertruck?
The lore, if you will.
The lore. So could that person now reveal themselves and explain to me?
Whoa! All right. So I was not happy where we left our conversation on the Cybertruck last episode. So I took it upon myself to, kind of flesh out my thoughts a little bit. So I want to start this whole conversation with why would an American need a truck?
Okay.
So let's think about it.
Okay.
So trucks in America, obviously from a historical standpoint, you need a truck. Trucks carry things, they carry people.
Sure. Yeah.
And they carry resources. So trucks are really good if you live in like a rural community and you need to throw a bunch of shit into the back of your truck and then carry it over rough terrain, maybe not, with a road, because, that is the utility of a truck.
I have a great example of that.
Go ahead.
I was driving home from my parents' house the other day, and I got on the interstate, which it's not rough terrain per se, but there was like a...
Dude, in where I live, it is, but continue.
Yeah.
There was like a Ford F-150 type truck driving down the road, and it had stuff in the back. Can you guess what material or item was chock full in the back of this pickup truck?
Cinder blocks.
No, it's not going to be cinder block. It's going to be one of those people who goes around before garbage day and picks up all the garbage. So it's like a bed full of just random like bicycles, cabinets, refrigerators, and a bunch of random nonsense stuffed over the cab of the truck, tied down with one ratchet strap.
That's an excellent guess.
Anecdoteception. It was ladders, because one time in Memphis, I had to dodge a ladder on the interstate because they had a pile of shit so high in the bed of their stupid ass truck that it bounced off when they hit one of the potholes in Memphis, and I had to dodge it going 80 on the highway. Anyway, what was it in the back?
Sweet potatoes.
What?
Dude,
the whole
That's
truck
crazy.
full of sweet potatoes.
There is a butcher shop I frequent that sells sweet potatoes that are the size of my head, and that is not a joke.
Off the cow? What?
Dude, the size of a human infant. What huge sweet potatoes.
Are they yams? Is a yam a sweet potato? Is that the same thing?
Yes, they are the same thing.
But is yam bigger? Like, are they the same thing? Or is it like...
They are, Cameron, it's like calling... It's like calling bread. It's the same thing. I promise.
I don't think it is.
Okay. All right.
No.
Wait. So back.
Anyway.
Yeah. So trucks serve a purpose.
Yeah, they do serve a purpose.
Yes.
And I'm not here to argue. About the fact that you live in Los Angeles. You drive an F-350 with the lift kit and the running boards that fold out up under the car whenever you open the door. Those are sick. Your F-350 is not. So you live in Los Angeles.
If you know who has an F-350?
Dude, if you live down there in Tunica, Mississippi, and you drive a truck for your farm, I get that. Okay, so here, let me segue into this. So the Cybertruck came out a couple of years ago, whatever, right? So I can tell you who wasn't buying the Cybertruck.
Go ahead.
Almost everybody. So the Cybertruck was announced.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You could reserve yourself one for the low price of $100. Okay.
Easy.
So,
I should have done that. That'd be great.
So everyone's like, look this thing. It looks so new. It's an electric truck. It's a novelty. I want one because I know Teslas had been out at this point. They're famed for their acceleration.
Okay.
That's about it. So the Cybertruck rolls out, and keep in mind, a lot of people were like, I want one, and they put their $100 down. So the first couple of Cybertrucks roll off the production line, and they go to consumers. Consumers find out that this truck has a lot of problems, such as accelerator pedal problems, wiper motor safety issue, car wash electrical issues, rust and corrosion, getting stuck in sand, structural problems, electrical issues, software bugs, design flaws, manufacturing defects, exterior panels not matching, glass shattering, body panel gaps, suspension issues, towing capacity limitations, charging issues, battery drain, autopilot malfunction, sensory calibration problems, and quality control issues. And then another user on Reddit was like, oh yeah, add to that, no FSD, no autopilot, no auto wipers, no self-parking, rear view mirror useless, front brakes fingers, wheel covers destroy the wheels, covers fly off, tires mounted incorrectly, tonal cover leaks, pillars detaching and bending backwards, sail panners detaching and flying off while driving, rear side panel falling off, charging cable not releasing, charging cable manual release snaps off when pulled, overhead gear selector panel falls off.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
So remember,
There were so
now
many things in there,
remember
like, shifted in and out of English for a little bit there.
Yeah, my bad. So remember, a ton of people were like, "I want to be on this new wave of electric vehicle." 96% of people who reserved a Cybertruck, canceled.
Yeah. Well, wasn't like the price tag way bigger than it was expected to be?
There were a couple things about this because there are different. So, when you let's say you want to buy a Honda CRV, their dealerships, what they do now is they have this thing called a trim package where they upsell you, like, oh yeah, if you get the Honda CRV XLT, you get bigger wheels, like a cooler inside trim and heated seats. Or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So there's levels to it. There's the Cybertruck. There's 3 different ones. You could buy the Cyber Beast edition, which was more than it was like $117,000. And then they have 2 other, poor people options down $72,000.
Okay. Yeah.
The biggest thing that I have beef with the Cybertruck, because I like the way it looks. I will get shot. I'll get nailed to the cross for that. I think it looks futuristic. I think it looks cool. And I think it's really cool that it can accelerate really fast. However, we just talked about how if you own a truck, most times you have the truck out of utility.
Right.
The Cybertruck, when towing things, the way it's constructed, the actual chassis of the Cybertruck, the trailer hitch part has been reported to fall the fuck off of the chassis. It just shears off.
And that's because it's mounted where?
In the rear.
It's mounted to the bumper. It's mounted to the bumper, not the frame of the fucking car.
Yeah, with like JB weld. It's not even like a real, okay, the panels of this truck fall off. You go see a Cybertruck. Don't do this for legal reasons. If you were to perchance walk onto a Tesla lot and walk up to the door panel of a Cybertruck, or even that, forget it. Let's talk about walk up to the front little panel above the wheel, take your fingers, reach them in there, you can just rip it off because it's glued on.
Or just put a pebble in its way and it'll fall apart when it touches the pebble. Dude, watching people try and off-road on shallow dirt path and it barely making it.
Dude,
Off-roading.
there is a YouTuber who I will not name who took a bone stock Toyota Hilux and drove it through the desert with no oil up
No
and
oil.
I'm not talking about like just straight through the desert. I'm talking like up rocks, like doing some real off-roading shit. The stock Hilux didn't have a problem. The Tesla Cybertruck, first of all, one person, when it was delivered to them, it didn't have charge. You couldn't drive the fucking thing. So you spent 6 figures on a truck that will break your fingers. You can't drive it except to the fucking Tesla charging station. And half the features were locked because it was so new.
Where did the break your fingers? How did that guy break his fingers?
So the frunk and frunk is
I'm sorry, what?
The front. Okay, so all right, here, let me educate you real quick. When a car doesn't have the engine in the front, you know, there's front engined, mid-engined, rear engine.
I'm with you now. Yeah.
When there's no space in the front, you can put a little, put your suitcase in there, you know.
Put your suitcase, put your sweet potatoes in there.
The thing is, let's say you're like, you're leaning on the truck, you just put your bag in, you got your partner with you, throwing their bag in. Your partner goes to shut the truck, but you're still leaning on it. That shit would break your fingers. And the automatic close on the tail, like on the bed of the truck. It's like you push a button, it goes, and it covers, to keep whatever's in the bed dry. If you put your finger on the end of that shit, like some people did it with cucumbers, carrots, etc.
Fingers.
I do think that not that I'm trying to play devil's advocate for everything on your list. I do think that was fixed. That obviously shouldn't have been shipped day one like that. But I think that they fixed that, didn't they?
They might have. Yeah. All of my information, I could not find like information that was not short less than a year ago.
Sure, yeah.
Which is
it's because no one else has bought it since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, really funny.
My favorite part about the Cybertruck.
Speaking of you saying that, hold on, let me cut you off real quick.
Hit it.
As of July of the year 2025, guess how many Cybertrucks they've sold this year? No. It's more than that.
It's more than 5? What about this many?
I'm going to go with 12,000.
You're really close. It's 11,000.
Damn.
But the funny part is Tesla is sitting on an estimated $1 billion worth of Cybertrucks.
Well, that's not
Tesla's never seen $1 billion except when they handed it to Elon Musk for free.
Dude.
I saw a piece of news that I didn't read into at all, and I'm curious to know if you'll know something about it.
Here we go.
It was like the top Reddit notification. It was like Tesla's $1 trillion pay package for Elon Musk. Do either of y'all know anything about that?
No.
To get him to resign or something?
No, to keep him on.
That's to keep him on?
So I don't know about 1 trillion, but I do know that he got a $40 billion payout for to keeping him on, while he's been costing the company so much money.
Yeah, that's
basically. It's like, no, I want it, and it's like I think that's near the amount that they've made lifetime at Tesla.
Yeah, probably.
That's
crazy.
Awesome for him.
Yeah.
So I just told you they're sitting on $1 billion in Cybertrucks. It cost them $2 billion to develop the Cybertruck.
$2 billion for that?
$2 billion for that.
Did they just go to the store and buy super glue and say this is it? And
pretty
that's
much.
Just 6 months?
Dude, it
super glue would be better.
It boggles my mind how and I think this is just like a testament to like the downfall of quality in everything in general.
In shitification.
Yeah, dude. It's just like they made this promise for what the Cybertruck would have. They didn't deliver.
Mm-hmm.
and now you're just stuck. So it's like, and here's the thing I always bring up. Let's say, like, regarding your opinions on Elon Musk or whatever, let's say you bought a Tesla and like, good luck. Like, if you're just a sucker. Like, if you bought that shit and then guess what happened? Elon Musk starts throwing up a bunch of, he starts doing some, let's just blanket it and say that he's doing some off color things.
Uncouth.
And let's say, like, now you have your Cybertruck and you don't share the same opinions as Elon Musk. You were just like, I want this cool electric vehicle that is supposed to be groundbreaking. That didn't, the only thing breaking about that Cybertruck is it does not break ground. It breaks itself. And now you're getting, a bunch of people throwing Molotov cocktails at your car. I mean, honestly, I think you deserve it. So,
okay, all right. I'm not as against the Cybertruck, I think, as many people.
Here's my thing. The thing is, it's not a bad vehicle on its own. The thing is, you cannot you can't have a truck that does not perform the functions of a truck.
Yeah.
Because that is just a car. Which, it's fine to have a car. And it's really cool. Like, I'm not knocking Tesla's acceleration is crazy. Like, it is unlike anything. But if the part you hit shit on to tow breaks off the chassis, fails, what are you doing?
Dude, that vehicle is just the next step in the vehicular arms race where everything is built to be the size of a fucking Hummer. And, like, you're not meant to be able to see a child walking in front of your bumper.
So, the reason trucks are so big, particularly in the United States, is because of something you will never guess. The Environmental Protection Agency. That's right, the EPA.
Liberals.
The EPA killed the small truck.
Okay.
That's why all the trucks you see, it's something about emissions per size.
Yeah. The bigger that a vehicle was, the more it's allowed to have in emissions. So that's the idea is supposed to be, when you have a reasonably sized truck, well, it can only have so much emissions. But the result of it is we have to make our vehicle bigger because we can't get the emissions down.
Yeah, because you're driving a workhorse. It has to have that output.
Yeah. And it blows my mind that, like, that's a thing. So you can have this huge Ram 1500 Cummins engine with, like, every time you step on the gas pedal, it's like the Industrial Revolution coming out of your muffler.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like everyone is getting these bigger and bigger trucks and vehicles, and it's like, okay, yeah, it makes it so that my family is safer. It's like, okay, I'm driving my little Civic, and a Cybertruck weighing about 15 tons just motors past me. Damn!
It's
6,000 pounds. That's crazy.
That's
so
insane.
Hey, here's a fun. Imagine 6,000 pounds moving 50 miles an hour, and you're in the middle of an intersection. I hope you made peace with your God because
that's a missile.
You're about to meet him. Yeah,
dude, the guy you were talking about earlier that works on nuclear bombs. That's what he was working on.
Yeah, the Cybertruck. Oh, and there's another fun thing about electrical fires because of this new, the EV wave, which is a good thing.
Yes,
because fossil fuels are finite. We need to start finding the next thing. It's a good thing. Like, I appreciate, and it's like Thomas Edison. You can fail 1,000 ways, but it only takes one to invent the light bulb.
Yeah.
Right. So I appreciate that progress is being made. I mean, obviously, I still have a very wholeheartedly love of the combustion engine, but I also understand that I'm not going to be driving that when I'm older because of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Just the resources aren't there.
Okay, I have an interesting question. Right? Because I agree on this.
I have a boring answer.
Keep it to yourself.
Awesome.
Make it more interesting.
Okay, so I was recently talking to somebody who works at the Mississippi Department of Transportation about roundabouts.
MDOT.
Yes, MDOT. I wasn't going to abbreviate MDOT for any non-Mississippi hit, but yes, MDOT. I love roundabouts. And when I met this guy, I was like, oh, wait, do you know about like the roundabouts? Because we have two roundabouts here. One that's like close to our airport, and then another one that's just kind of next to the interstate. And I was like, do you know like who's behind these? Because I saw the interstate roundabout is currently getting reworked. And he was like, man, we love roundabouts. And there's like a particular guy who's like trying to push for roundabouts. But the two roundabouts that they made were so bad that it set Mississippi roundabouts back 20 years.
What?
And I was
just like the PR of it?
Yeah, like people hated him so much that like any time that there was like a vote for roundabouts come up, everybody voted against it. And so like MDOT is behind the rest of like states and the world and roundabouts.
That's insane.
Because of
That
two bad roundabouts.
Well, isn't it like supposed to be really good for like emissions and also just
It's good for
traffic in general?
It's cheaper, like consumes no electricity. The flow of traffic is literally just more efficient than an intersection.
Because it doesn't stop.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Low traffic is handled exceptionally well, and high traffic, when people get used to it, it can go fine as long as the roundabout's well designed. The big issues you have are like, if you have more than one lane roundabouts, people get confused about what are straight only lanes and what are turn lanes. And so people will make mistakes at roundabouts, and there's issues, right? But there's not more issues at a roundabout than there are at a regular intersection. I just took my defensive driving 4.5-hour course for my job, and
for your job?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get a ticket or something?
No, every year we have to do a 4.5-hour defensive driving course because we can rent pool cars. Well, not rent, but like we can get pool cars from the company when we go to the conferences and stuff.
Okay.
So if you want to be able to get the pool cars, you have to do the defensive driving test.
Dude, that makes a lot more sense.
Pool cars?
Are you driving like a
yeah,
fuck
it's just
up?
the idea is like if you and a couple other people are going to a conference, rather than pay for flights or like try to get flights reimbursed and all that stuff, you could just get like if it's in New Orleans, 3 hours away.
Dude, I thought you were talking about like that one car in Parks and Rec that has an actual pool. I was like, what are we talking about? It's like you need to be able to drive stable and sturdy enough to drive the pool.
No, it's not the pool Hummer limo. It's just it's like.
Have any of y'all ever drove towing a trailer?
No.
No, I have not.
I haven't towed a trailer, but I've towed a fishing boat.
Well, that would be. I mean, is that not on a trailer?
It is on a trailer.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the same as towing like a trailer with 3,000 pounds of weight in it.
Uh-huh.
It's still scary as shit. Like it's horrifying because you don't slow down as fast as you used to. Mm-hmm. You don't turn like you used to. Mm-hmm. Oh, and what's the main things in driving to be safe? Slowing down and turning. Horrifying. Hey, speaking of, you know what? Speaking of towing, you know what the Tesla Cybertruck can't do? Fucking tow anything.
Crazy.
Oh, and yeah, let's talk about this. If you were to tow something, you reduce your range. So what if you live in the middle of Texas? You live in Odessa, Texas, and you have to get to Albuquerque. Guess what? You're picking the diesel. Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Most reasonable take.
What is your range? 200 miles? You're not making it. Yeah, go plaid mode with a trailer full of shit behind you. A trailer full of cows. Go plaid mode. You probably go 0 to 30 in 5 seconds. You'll be all right.
The day I see like a horse trailer with a Cybertruck towing it, oh my god! I'm pulling over on the shoulder and hiding until that thing's.
Dude, I feel like they can make that a constitutional amendment. If you see a Tesla Cybertruck towing a horse trailer, you should legally be able to shoot.
Also, speaking of, get these stupid ass bright LED lights out of my rear view mirror. That should be illegal, man. What?
Hey, do you want to know a fun fact? There
Yeah.
is, odds are, if your car is built after 2010, there is a singular little screw in your engine bay that adjusts the angle of your headlights.
Oh.
Huh.
So
Everyone go find that screw. If you have a truck,
when
find
you
it.
get a 3-inch lift kit on your Ram 1500, remember to take your fucking Phillips head out and lower the fucking headlights. Because what are you looking at the fucking sky? What are you,
Hey,
the
hold on,
Hubble
be careful with
telescope?
Dude, okay, so I learned this recently on I don't know if it's on every car, but on mine there's the middle like rear view mirror.
Mhm.
There's a little tab, and
Mhm.
I think it's if you push it forward, one way or the other.
Yeah,
It's
It'll like
life changing.
it'll like tilt it, and so you can still see out of your back, but it'll be like dimmed. So if you have someone riding your shit with lights like heaven, then you won't die.
Wait,
And that's pretty cool.
Because I've got this tab. How does it work? What does it do?
So next time you're in your car, just
Uh-huh.
I think it's push
At
it, and
night.
it basically and it basically tilts your rearview mirror a little bit.
Mm.
And I don't know how the angles work exactly, but you can still see out your back window, but
Mm.
it's dimmed. So
Make light less bright.
make light less bright.
Sure. Okay. I'll check on that because
Which
I'm
that's
curious.
not going to be as big a deal for your car, but like, dude, there's not a single car that doesn't tower over mine.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do drive a Civic,
Yeah.
which, yeah, I know that struggle.
Okay, so I was talking to the MDOT guy about the roundabouts, right?
Right.
Mm,
The
yeah,
idea being that two bad roundabouts set
Make a right.
Mississippi roundabouts back 20 years. I am curious if y'all think that the Cybertruck, given that it is not a success of a vehicle, like it or don't like it, whatever you're feeling about Elon Musk, it is not a successful vehicle.
Yeah.
Will the Cybertruck's failure cause the fall behind of the EV industry?
No,
Like,
No.
not at all.
Squeak to that even.
Well, I mean, they're not the only ones doing it, is the thing.
Correct.
I think they might be the only. Well, even trucks are going hybrid now. Which
Nope. There are electric trucks
there are electric trucks. Damn.
on market.
What's
The Cybertruck is number 5 out of 6 for a
What's like
top-rated EV truck.
what's like the number one electric truck?
Rivian.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Rivian. Have you ever
Rivian.
seen those? It's like a SUV or a truck, but they have these real oval headlights.
Mhm.
That's the Rivian. Rivian is an all-electric company, as far as I know. I don't think they make combustion
That's like
engines.
its own. Like that's the brand is Rivian. It's not like owned by.
Correct. And Rivian was number 1.
Also, really lightning fast side tangent. I want to go on record. We already talked about this, but go on record and say that you were 100% right about the dog bone taillights for Hyundai Santa Fe. I like can block that out of my mind, but every time you hit one of these, it's so funny to me. But yeah, you were totally right. They are just side or vertical dog bones.
No,
They're not
horizontal.
vertical.
They're horizontal.
Horizontal dog bones,
Yeah.
and they're
Ugly.
I actually haven't seen it. I didn't think it was like hideous, but it doesn't. It's not cool. Like
no.
it is weird. I appreciate that it is different. Okay, this is also something I appreciate about the Cybertruck.
The dog bones or the Cybertruck?
Both.
Cybertruck.
I like that they look different because
I do too.
I think there's a lot of cars that just look the same, and I think that it gets really boring. So getting to see something out on the road that just looks different, I like that. Do I want to drive it? No. No, I don't.
You can't like innovate without first breaking the status quo.
Right.
Yeah.
But my beef with it is just that it's this ego project of this rich bitch. And like I think every day about like when he was first showcasing it, how he tried to like hit it with a hammer in the glass and it cracked. He went, whoa. Or also, why is it bulletproof?
Oh, by the way, only the driver's side is bulletproof.
Okay, so fuck your kids. Why how many times has your car been shot? Any hood listeners, does your car get shot?
Did they got the Cybertruck on O Block?
I mean,
Orange Mountain. They got it over there. I saw it.
Orange Mountain?
Or Orange Mound.
There you go. I was about to say.
It's been a few years.
Yeah,
I thought it had graduated to Mountain.
The number one, or the list, according to Car and Driver for the year 2025. Best electric pickup trucks are the Rivian R1T, starting at $71,000. The Ford F-150 Lightning, starting at $52,000. It's $975, but yeah, whatever.
Dude, that's not bad at all.
The Chevrolet Silverado, starting at $57,000. The GMC Sierra EV, starting at $92,000. And then here comes the Cybertruck. It's starting at 72, but it goes up to six figures because why would you pay for the cheapest version of Tesla's bullshit? And the sixth is the GMC Hummer EV, an electric Hummer.
that is crazy.
You know, the old Hummer did so good with its 5 miles to the gallon and, you know, obnoxiously large frame. But hey,
Who doesn't want a 10-foot wide vehicle? I like to sit 6 people on a bench.
I think back in the day that, like, I don't know if people complained about like the size of Hummers when I was a kid, but I assume that it wasn't beloved as a huge vehicle. Nowadays, I bet a Hummer would fit right in.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because trucks are so big now.
Everything's huge, especially like living in Mississippi. Every parking lot is just chock full of huge trucks, and like, you know, I'm not a truck hater per se, but I'm not a truck lover. So like, I don't know. I miss seeing small car. I like my little CRV. And this.
So here's a question.
Here's an answer.
Have you ever saw an ad for the Cybertruck?
No.
Elon Musk has all the advertising they need.
Oh yeah.
X.com is his ad for the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I suppose. Save them a lot of money. But I just remember, like, and the reason I bring this up is because truck ads back in like the 90s, it would be like, I think it was a Chevy ad. And it's like, this is the new Chevy Silverado. And then it pans out and it's towing a trailer full of rocks with a Ford truck on it, with all the competitors' trucks on it.
Yeah,
it's like,
that is
look
awesome.
what the Chevy Silverado can pull. And you're like, damn!
Dude, meanwhile, the Cybertruck can't touch dirt without falling apart.
Does Tesla advertise at all, actually? Are there Tesla ads?
I have no idea.
I don't know that I've ever seen, because like I've seen, but I don't watch a lot of TV nowadays. So I don't see a lot of ads anyway.
Yeah.
But I have seen like my fair share of Chevy ads and whatever other truck ads. I don't know if I've ever seen a Tesla ad.
I don't know. Well, okay, Cameron, you already know this because I'm getting this information from a shared YouTuber that we like. But most of their sales come from like what? What's up, freak?
So I Googled, does Tesla advertise? The AI overview. So this is how I'm reading this. Yes, Tesla does advertise through. Historically, they have not relied on traditional paid advertising. Instead, they use organic strategies like Musk's social media, public relations, viral content, blah, blah, blah. The next Google suggested thing, reddit.com. Tesla doesn't advertise because it has nothing to offer.
That's funny.
So anyway, I'm sorry to derail the conversation.
No, that was perfect.
Me pink.
But like, so did you know that all of, or at least most of like the batteries used in electric vehicles and like charging equipment, that's all Tesla. Even if it's like the Ford F-150 Lightning, like it has Tesla batteries in it. Like no one does that like Tesla does.
Right.
Wait,
So,
really?
Yeah.
That's
Don't quote me
insane.
on it, but do still.
Quote him on that. Glenn's right.
Quote him on that.
Dude, as the group scribe, I have unprecedented, unreasonable faith in you.
Unprecedented. So you've never believed in me before?
No, not until now.
Personally, I've had precedented.
Hey, I appreciate that. I have faith in Rote.
Wait, well, I just wrote it down.
Damn, this guy's spitting.
Damn, okay, Theo Vaughn. If I have to get it out, I write it down.
Okay, so
wait, Tesla doesn't even have a marketing department.
But yeah, they
It's
do.
literally just Elon.
The great marketing canon, Elon Musk. I told you, it's just his posts.
Yeah,
his
whatever.
ex-post, his zeets.
Dude, I still can't believe, and this is like going to be out there for you guys because you don't know who Grimes is.
Yeah,
But
I do.
Elon Musk dated Grimes.
They have a kid.
Grimes is the mother of Zashay 12.
That's crazy that you just I've never heard the name pronounced. Me when I'm sachet 12ing through the
Dude, me and
aisles.
Zashay, yeah, we get into it. We should have heard about Bangkok 2 years ago, bro. That shit was crazy.
How long
Wouldn't that kid be like 5?
Dude, he was doing coke like a motherfucker.
Years ago, as in like
Many moons.
maybe 3 years ago, I guess would be about right.
A couple
I'm not
of
100%
moons.
sure. A couple of moons.
Fathoms of years.
Moons ago, I used to say that I wanted a Tesla, right?
Mhm.
And this was before. Really, this was before anybody knew a ton about Elon Musk. Like, I think he was kind of in the public eye as much as like he was on Big Bang Theory and in Iron Man 2, but he wasn't like what he is now.
Elon Musk was on Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
with
yeah,
Sheldon and Leonard
Yeah, he had like a little
and
cameo.
Penny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop naming characters.
Why are you naming all the yeah? And also, you named every character except for the one who met him.
Oh, was it the little
Hold on.
Jewish boy?
Yes.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh fuck, what is his name?
Be careful. He'll be dubbed as an anti-Semite. Don't say Goldberg.
Hey.
It's not Goldberg.
I've never misnamed anybody. Okay,
You've been
And
right.
certainly not Zashay 12.
dude. It's like Phase Adapt when he was like, they were like, dude, you hit women, you fake trick shot. He goes, first of all, I never faked a trick shot. What is that motherfucker's name? Sheldon, Penny, Leonard, Bernadette. Bernadette is the esposa of this character. Fuck, what is his name?
The little Jewish man.
Hamilton?
Yes,
No, it's not Hamilton. Harold.
you're really close.
Am I?
Yeah.
Does it start with an H?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is
Heisenberg.
it? No.
Dude, Wes is a sleeper agent, and I just unlocked him.
What's his fucking name?
It's Howard. It's Howard.
Oh, Howard. Oh, yeah,
Howard,
Howard and
even.
Kumal. Whatever the fuck that guy's
Oh
name.
no! Come on, bro.
No, there's a movie called Harold and Kumal.
That's gotta be racist.
Well, I never faked a trick shot. So.
Man.
Yeah. So Elon
Harold.
Musk was on an episode.
Anyway.
Right. So what I'm getting at is, I used to say that I wanted a Tesla, mostly because one, I would like an EV. I think that would be.
For you, it's perfect, right? Because
Yeah.
you really don't go anywhere other than work, your parents, and your house,
Right.
and to eat. So, it makes sense when you have like that 300-mile range because that's everywhere in your sphere.
Yeah. If I just have a charging thing at my house, like, I'm set. I don't have to stop at gas stations anymore, and I'm sure like the cost of it or whatever would be the same. I don't care about that.
I will say about Tesla, it's like it's not that big of a hit to your energy bill if you do have like build the charger in your house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So
I mean, electrons are electrons. Electricity is what it is. But
dude, spit, bro. We don't even
Dude,
need
I'm
to get
spitting.
Neil on the podcast,
Dude,
Bro, teach me
Dude,
science next.
dude, I'm Elon Musk. Like, I don't give a fuck.
But
All right, Milan.
nowadays, I don't think I would say that I want a Tesla. I would say that I do want an EV or even like just a hybrid or something like that.
Mhm.
But it's a little bit trickier because I don't know what like brand is going to make a really good EV. And I don't know a ton about
That's
them.
Dude,
I
whatever
think
the Chinese ones.
Oh, the
Dude.
not Huawei.
Not Waymo.
dude, what the fucking oh my god, this guy. Oh, he had this bit about they're in Los Angeles. There's these self-driving cars. They're Waymo. They're called Waymo. They're self-driving cars. And
Yeah.
it's like this really awkward, socially awkward guy, and he's like filming himself and one in the background.
Mhm.
And he's like, I'd feel way more safe if those sons of bitches weren't on the road. Oh, that shit was so funny.
Okay, well, so on Waymos, I'm excited
so-
about the concept of FSD, which they're working on. It would be so sick if we had robot taxis and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So why are you pushed to? Why are you like? So you said you would own a Tesla, and now you say you'll own an EV.
Yeah.
What caused the like? Why? What's your reason?
You mean like the shift away from Tesla in particular?
No, I mean the shift away from combustion engine. Like, why would you choose EV over, a 6-cylinder Honda or whatever?
Because I believe that it's marginally better for the environment. And I feel like if I could make a choice to be slightly better, I should make a choice to be slightly better. I think having to stop for gas, like if I have the thing in my house, like I rarely have to go stop at other places, that sounds mad convenient.
Yeah.
And there is a part of me that's interested in solar panels too. And if I have solar panels, then it's like, obviously, like you have to live in the house for a long time to get the money back. But
yeah, but the thing is, solar panels are like a buff. They're not like an actual thing.
Right now, they're just a buff.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even over the course of the last 5 years, the technology has come so far. So like, give it another 5 or 10 years, and you could reasonably have like much cheaper and smaller batteries and panels.
Right.
Don't say no.
No.
The march of technology will halt in the next 5 years.
We're done
with
you.
Don't shoot the messenger before he's delivered the message. God. So listen, I watched recently a show called Landman. So which is and it's funny because you bring up solar power, and because in the show they make a point of it because they're out in the fucking sticks drilling for oil, right? Like flat ass Texas, there is nothing
drill, baby, drill.
So they have windmills up, right? And this hotshot lawyer comes to talk with the the head honcho, Billy Bob Thornton, and he's like, "Well, hell, how much diesel you think you need to take to build one of them? How much oil you think it take to keep that motherfucker running? In this 20-year lifespan, it ain't going to offset the carbon footprint required to create it." So how about that, Glenn?
My response is, they're beautiful windmills. I've always liked the windmills. Beautiful. Best windmills on the market. They're getting better every day.
We have the biggest windmills.
I think it's a fair point. I don't know anything about it.
I have no idea what the truth of that is. I have not fact-checked Landman on...
So what's...
It's a good show, though.
I just wasn't expecting that at all. I feel like I've heard you talk about the Landman argument before, but you never just throw it to Glenn.
I love Landman. I love Landman.
So we're saying land.
Landman also has the great quote of shit in one hand and wish into the other. See which one fills up first.
Dude, get this man on Idiot Abroad.
Say different things. What a horrendous statement.
Well, no,
imagery
makes sense.
less.
No, it makes sense, but
it's gross.
I want to hear it.
Gross.
It's
Ew.
nasty. It's yucky.
Doo. Ew.
It reminds me of sparkling water, how gross it is.
Glenn, you say doo-doo like D-E-W space D-E-W.
Doo-doo. You know what I see out in the mornings when I get out to go to work? I see doo-doo.
Oh, that do squared?
That do squared.
Dude,
I'm doing up over the shop.
I wonder if there's an alternate timeline where I'm the guy who knocks the dude off the dude. Knocks the dew off the golf course in the morning. That's somebody's job. You didn't know that?
What are you talking about? Knocks the dew off the golf course? What are you talking about?
I'm not making this shit up. I swear to God.
What do you mean knock it
off? On golf courses, there is somebody who will go out there with a broom and who will literally knock the dew off all of the green on every single green on the golf course.
That's crazy because it's putting the water from on the grass
to the golf course.
The water on the grass could fuck up my putt.
Wait.
I'm not risking my birdie.
You could use your booty brush.
I was just gonna say, like, as soon as you're done with that, you can go take a shower.
So, all right. Bad news about the booty brush, guys.
Wait.
Oh no, booty
Here's the
brush
thing.
update.
For all you booty brush havers, all you booty brush enjoyers, people who actually clean your body with a utensil instead of your hands like a fucking homunculus.
I like a fork.
The booty brush will grow mold if you don't.
It will grow mold, and it will begin speaking to you.
Yeah.
The mold living in J.K. Rowling's walls, telling her to spread hate speech on Twitter.
Wes,
Sorry, X.
Wait, J.K. Rowling was like, trans people?
Damn. And she was spitting too.
No, she wasn't. Dude, she is a turd.
Yeah, no,
For-
despicable.
Yeah.
Dude, I also had a booty brush not long after our initial
Yes,
conversation,
kindred soul.
but it also grew mold, so I disposed of it. Now I have a food grade silicone, like a little thing that you like put on your hand. It's like a little, you know what I'm talking about? It's like
Yeah.
Stop.
and you,
I
it's like
thought you-
exfoliating, and then you just.
I thought you were about to say, but now I have a girlfriend.
And now I use my girlfriend to wipe my butthole or wash my butthole or both.
Y'all. Yuck. Okay. I also got a brush.
Stick to do.
Which, if y'all recall from the live
Wes licked.
episode, yes, Wes liked, which I hadn't actually used it yet, but that was exciting. So I had the same thing, right? Like it molds after a little bit, you throw it away, you get a new one. So I actually just got a new one. I did not.
Wait, hold on. You just got a new one.
Mhm.
So from 3 years ago until now, have you been using the same booty brush?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But so I do a really good job of like drying it after. So it took a long time for it to have a problem.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like
How do you? Okay, hold on. How do you dry it?
With a hair dryer.
no, I just whip it really good, but I do it a lot.
You in your bathroom just.
Yeah, literally, yes. I whip it.
First of all,
Yeah.
I know that's a lie because you don't have space in your bathroom to do that.
Dude,
The prison
the
bathroom.
angle? No,
it's
you
crazy.
You gotta understand that.
Dude,
angle.
a prison bathroom is more open than Cameron's bathroom because a prison bathroom doesn't have walls. Cameron's shower is a
Dude,
2 foot
You're
by
sitting
2
in a
foot
fucking
cell.
tomb. You're in a sarcophagus trying to
Yeah,
bathe
dude,
yourself.
no
God
joke.
forbid you want to touch your toes.
You're in that
Like-
bitch like Tutankhamun. Fucking sitting
And,
there.
dude, you have to unless the shower head is pointing in a specific way, you're waterboarding yourself the whole time. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's just shooting. Also, every time I would get in there, it would be pinking off of the little thing that you have hanging from the shower head, and it would go directly into my eyes.
Yeah.
Like
And
it was
hey,
the perfect angle.
have fun trying to wash your back without knocking shit over. Like,
Dude,
good luck.
I'm in there throwing elbows. Like
You're by default. You're not even
yeah,
trying.
like everyone in the house here's fuck.
Hitting your funny bone and shit.
Yeah.
At least it's hot though.
I have a small
Dude,
shower.
you need to rip out that whirlpool bathtub and
Yes.
just put in a shower.
I
there.
agree.
Dude, no, make from where you're okay. So Cameron's here, let me give you
Sorry,
some-
that was the reasonable suggestion. Let's get that out of the way. Now we can
Cameron's
move on to it.
bathroom. There's a shower, open space, bathtub. Clear out all this, make that whole thing a shower.
And the closet behind is just
Yeah, you have to walk through the shower to get to your closet.
so I walked through the shower of the valley of death.
I'm so glad you took it there because if you didn't, that's where I was taking it.
That's brilliant.
But think about it.
I'm thinking about it. It's
Wake up.
terrible.
Stinking like shit, and then you get you get in the bathroom,
Like,
you shower,
dude.
you go out one door to get your suit and jacket, all your business attire, and then the steam as you walk through the shower again
Oh.
irons it.
Oh, not with the fumes of the shower again, dude.
Dude, I can't with
can't.
that. Dude, I want to feel moist all day long.
You do?
I want I want my pits to be a swamp. That's the life you're proposing. by having your shower on when you're getting dressed. Don't look at me like that, Mister. I like the humidity to be 200% every time I'm getting dressed.
Okay, well, first of all, maybe I'm biased because my shower is like a 5x5 cell. You turn it on lukewarm, the whole bathroom looks like Snoop Dogg's been in there toking on backwoods for the whole day.
Is it the same shower as it used
Yes!
to be? Yeah, that one's rough. And you have to step through this tiny little doorway that's made for this person the size of 4 feet.
Just saying, I don't understand why people are like, I'm going to build a house. And the bedroom is going to have so much space.
Beautiful house.
The living room.
Biggest house.
A place to spend with your family and for your loving connections to grow deeper. The bathroom, sweatshop.
I want people to suffer in there.
I want a small Chinese boy to light a fire under my water heater every time I gotta take a shower.
Give him the house elves treatment from Harry Potter. Have him in the kitchen working underneath.
Give him a sock. He runs on the street butt naked. Talking about how he's free. He gets picked up by the police and deported. Yeah. Sounds like America. I'm going to write a book about that.
Your mind. It's beautiful, truly.
Dude, my mind is a stream of colors.
Dude, we just need to be muted up one day and let Wes just go, and then all we can do is react.
That would be great.
That would be a lot of fun.
Hey, you don't have ADHD? Guess what? This is what it's like. And then I'll go on a whole tangent.
So I wouldn't buy a Tesla. But you know what I would buy?
Wait. I was just being dramatic. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna guess.
You gram of weed and a fifth of vodka.
A vehicle. It's a vehicle.
Oh,
I feel like we've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Is it electric?
I remember though.
So this one in particular we have not talked about, and I don't think that this one, the one that I have in mind, is electric. But the brand may have an EV, and I may look at that a little bit.
But you're not eyeing an electric version of whatever this company makes.
I may or may not. I'm eyeing this line of cars, and y'all could guess what this is.
So are we talking SUV?
Mm-hmm. It is an SUV.
RAV4.
400.
It's not a RAV4. That's a good guess though.
CRV. Just get a new CRV.
It would be.
I mean, why not? CRV is number 2 in the world, like in America, behind for SUVs behind the RAV4.
So take CRV, and then go to the luxury brand.
Lexus.
Close.
No,
not the
isn't
right
it? For Honda, it's
What?
No,
It's not Lexus.
No, Lexus is the luxury.
Acura?
It is Acura. Yes, Acura is the luxury brand.
Ooh, yeah!
For our audio listeners,
Dude,
what the fuck?
Acura? Yes. Dude, please get an Acura.
I would love to get an Acura because, like, my Honda CRV, which I have loved dearly, has been a
How many miles?
car.
Dude,
I think
300K.
It's gotta be 300.
I don't think it's that much, actually. I don't think it's as much as you would think. But I've not been driving it a ton, like super long distances recently.
Yeah.
So I think it's around the 200,000 mark, but I don't know exactly. I'll be prepared next week. I'll talk about it. Okay. My Honda CRV, I love that Honda CRV.
World's blandest cliffhanger.
Chat. What's the over-under on
everyone
Cameron's
place bets in the comments.
odometer being above 200,000 or below 200,000?
Wait, what was the betting app that we were talking about?
Polymarket.
All right, everyone get on Polymarket and place your bets on Cameron's mileage. It has to be to the exact mile.
Yep. And while you're there, buy a fucking Labubu.
Dude, when I go to
No, I prefer the Labru.
I'm gonna drive it around a couple of miles and fix the bet. I love that car. And I specifically love the steering wheel of that car. It is the perfect steering wheel. I will not explain further.
Fair enough.
Would love to have that same car again, just like the luxury version. And that is what there's like the Acura RDX or whatever it's called, which is essentially just the Acura CRV. That is a car that I could see myself getting into in the next couple of years.
You should also look into Lexus.
Fun
And
fact
the
about the
reason-
name Lexus. It stands for luxury export to the US. It is, I think, it's Lexus for. Is it for Hyundai?
Toyota.
Toyota. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So they wanted a luxury car for the US, and so they literally named it Lexus Luxury Export to the US.
The US.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Huh.
And fun fact number 2, because Toyota owns Lexus, all their engines are the same. So if you're getting a Toyota, Lexus built the engine. So
Cool beans. Cool beans.
Word.
yeah.
And if you're getting an
I will-
Audi, prepare to go to the shop 100,000 times.
Yeah, and pay to use your fucking indicator. So don't get an Audi.
Dude, BMW's been doing that kind of stuff. You have to pay a subscription for the heated
yeah.
seats and all that garbage.
That's
Dude.
criminal. That's so
Yeah.
crooked.
Dude, they might as well just put me
Me,
on a
I'm
train.
straight.
Like I'm good.
Dude, and people that drive BMWs would do that.
Yeah.
The BMW stands for Bad Motor Works. I don't know what it actually stands for.
Damn, got them. They're going out of
No,
business after that.
BMWs are
Plummeting.
good. Fuck 'em. Fuck BMW.
Okay, we've got.
I've never met a nice BMW driver. I'm sorry to cut you off, but anyway, continue.
No, I agree with you. Neither have I.
I also agree.
We've got a couple of minutes left, and in these last couple of minutes,
Music.
songs. of the week. Yeah.
Which we said we would do at the beginning of every episode.
I know. I did forget about it. So you know what? Everybody's here. We have 100% through rate of people listening to this point.
This is true.
Good
This
job,
is true.
everybody. Okay, songs of the week. So we, at the end of last podcast, decided that we would pull 3 songs. Well, each of us would pull 1 song that was kind of like a new thing that we're listening to in the direction that our music tastes are headed, or just something new in general. So we put those in, and I don't know about y'all. I have been listening to the 2 songs that y'all put in, and mine as well. And I think that all 3 of us picked banger songs. And I will take a second to mention mine, and then y'all can do the same. So I put in by a band called the Red Clay Strays. It is a song called "I'm Still Fine," and it
bangs.
It's kind of country, but it's more bluesy. You know, like
Neo country.
Yeah. I almost feel like it's older because like a lot of
Really?
new country is more popish. Like
We're talking about the type of country that like racism made because it was like worth it in your words.
I never said worth it, and
Crazy
I
way to
listened
frame that. by
I
the
listened
way.
back to that, and it truly was like the character assassination of me because I said I mean, it was a hot take. Don't get me wrong, but I never said like, oh, and it was all worth it. Oh, thank goodness for slavery. Like I never said any of that. Y'all are putting words in my mouth.
I don't know. Might have to edit something up.
It's just it's bluesy and it's soulful and it's interesting. And there are times in my life that I felt like I've resonated, you know, kind of with what he's talking about, and like feeling like everybody else is like living a normal sort of life, but I'm feeling this way, and I know like other people don't feel this way that I feel, and like that's how I feel. So I think it's very interesting, and I have enjoyed it.
I want to say something about the Red Clay Strays.
Okay.
They have a song called "Wondering Why."
Mhm.
I
One of
don't.
their biggest hits.
Yes. That song will play at my wedding
Okay.
because for being me, and you guys aren't me. You guys have not lived the life I've lived. You guys have not made the poor decisions I've made.
Sure.
The lyric, the whole thing. She comes from Silver Spoon. You know, everything. Never miss Sunday church. I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt.
Mhm.
She keeps on loving me, just me the way I am. They're a beautiful band.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's a
agree.
nice line. I like that.
There's she keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. And I really, really resonate with that, especially if everybody, and I mean everybody, is they you have your sins of choice. Everybody is not perfect,
Mhm.
and especially, and all of you can relate to this now. When you find a good woman, you will have moments where you're like, I wonder why,
Mhm.
like why, and I don't know. I really love that. I love that group. I love the song. I love that whole album.
Definitely
Great
worth
group.
listening to for sure.
Even if you're not into country, even if
Yeah.
you're don't let the stigma of country music prevent you from listening to this.
It's country in like his voice is a little twangy and like
Uh-huh.
that kind of thing, but it truly is more like blues in general.
Mm.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a
Now,
ripper.
Glenn,
Mhm.
yours was really interesting to me because of how frequently the song drastically changes vibe.
Yeah. So, okay, the song I put in there is "Blue Dream" by Dance Gavin Dance. Um, they have a lot of songs where, like, towards the middle of the song, it kind of changes its tempo and just kind of becomes something new. And I think it's fun in a lot of the songs. And in this one, it goes like back and forth a lot, and it's always very like. So there's bits where it's like, I guess would you call it scream? Not screamo, but like
It's much closer to punk.
yeah, like dirty vocals. There's
Sure.
dirty vocal sections, and it like is kind of like building tension. Like the beat's getting faster and faster and faster,
Mhm.
and then it kind of just cuts, and then it like the clean vocals come in,
Mhm.
and it's like smooth kind of
Yeah.
lower tempo, and I don't know. I think the duality of that is it's very fun to listen to. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I agree. That was one that, like, because the guitar at the start and the vocals and stuff, like, it's all so clean and proper
Mhm.
and clear, and like kind of aesthetic in a way.
Yeah.
And then it totally like, about that halfway part, it like goes, like it's faster, and then the drums, it's
Mhm.
like punk drums, like.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I don't know that I've heard a
Yeah.
song quite like that. At least not with the style being so soft at the beginning going into that.
Mhm.
I was a little shocked
Yeah.
whenever I heard it the first time.
They're clean vocals. They have a couple of clean vocalists that they've gone through, and they're so good. And that's a semi-common theme. This is like the most stark where it's going back and forth like that.
Mhm.
But like I love hearing like the clear vocals through, like break through, and it just sounds crystal. Very nice. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was a good pick. I think I don't know that I've listened to a lot of that kind of stuff before. So if you put in more things like that, I'll be excited to hear them.
Word.
Now transitioning to our 9-minute long entry.
I need you to explain it to me because I listened to the whole thing. And it's one of those where it's like I was listening to it and it's like I get the vibe that it's telling a story, but I'm not good at symbolism type stuff. Like I
Are
need it
you a more
explained to me.
logical person, like a more mathematical person?
I would say yes, that is
Okay.
true. That is accurate.
Okay. This is where I come in because both, if you haven't noticed, Glenn and Cameron are both very left-brained, right-brained. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Which one's the cooler one?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I'm both brained.
Whichever one I am.
Pretty
I'm
much
both
all-
brain.
I'm
I'm
brained.
no
Yeah,
brain.
dude. Another thing about Cameron, his system's never been nervous. Anyway, no. So I picked this song, "Geopolitics," by a bunch of jazz titans, which I cannot list from memory. The most notable of which is a woman by the name of Terry Lynn Carrington, who Cameron and I discovered in St. Louis because we went on a trip. We were looking for stuff to do, and we saw that she was doing a show for $50 a head. We were with a big group. We ended up not going, but Cameron and I still were like, "Hey, let's listen to her music." She is, I don't know if she's won a Grammy, but she's Grammy nominated. Um, she's the drums in the song,
Mhm.
which, first off, female drummers I think are particularly rare, especially in jazz. Which I lament that I did not mention last episode how much I love jazz music because jazz music is like, for me, like, you know how Glenn was saying, it doesn't there's a story here, but he can't see it. I'm more the type to like feel where that shit's going.
Yeah.
And this song, I didn't even notice the title because I was so entranced when I first heard it by the musicality of it, because there's no lyrics in jazz most of the time.
Yeah.
There's still some songs, like, John Coltrane has some songs where, people are on whatever. But, and I just like, you just listen and you look at the title. It's like poetry. When you read a poem, you consider the title as the first line of the poem, correct?
Oh,
it's kind of
interesting.
it's kind of the same thing with jazz. Is you read geopolitics as the title, and then you get this hectic, upbeat, super like all over the place, these jazz sounds, and it's like it's hectic and it's chaotic, but it
Kind of
still
sets the stage.
yeah, but it still makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then she comes in with this absolutely terrific. There is no drum solo better than Terry Lynn Carrington. I will tell you that right now. In my opinion, there is no better drum solo. Check out 7 Steps to Heaven if you are a drum fiend. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. And it's one of those songs, like, I know it's 9 minutes long, but it's like the difference between, like some of these songs on here. I'm not trying to shit on your songs, but I really, really appreciate personally when people are like, this song cannot be shorter.
Yeah.
Because this is the emotion, this is the feeling, this is what I want to convey. And like, that hecticness of geopolitics, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. There are many other songs where the title represents the entire song.
Yeah.
But you won't understand until you listen to the entire song.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. I love the idea also of like letting the music speak for itself. Like, you don't need lyrics to like say the theme. You're just letting the music do it.
Yeah.
And and it's just like that's one of the things that I truly love about music and art in general. Is art is the manifestation of emotions without words, for the most part. Other than like, English, but it's still the manifestation of emotion in some way that is not verbal. And I really, really, really appreciate when talented musicians come together and they create something that is 10 minutes long that doesn't lose my attention.
Yeah.
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 Like it's genuinely incredible. And like and the beauty of it is geopolitics is the title of the song. But when you listen to it, you might be like, what the? No, this is like, capitalism in the US, or, this is communism in Cuba. Like you can take whatever you want from it and have it mean something to you.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of art in general. But I just really, really, really like when I am moved through a sound.
Yeah. I will admit, I struggle with this kind of music because, like you were saying earlier, like I don't usually get it, and so to me, like my gut reaction is I'm just hearing noise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go listen back to it, and I'm gonna keep that context in mind, and I just try and like not be like, I'm not saying I wasn't open to it in the first place, but I didn't know what I was being open to, I guess.
Yeah.
And so having that context, I'm gonna re-listen to it, and I'll report back.
So for this next week, y'all have homework.
Word.
What?
So rather than pulling another song in the direction you're headed, this time I'm gonna find a song for Wes. Wes, you're gonna find a song for Glenn, and Glenn, you're gonna find a song for me. And it can be continuing in the genre that we've been looking in, or something similar or something close, right? But the idea is, it's okay if it turns out to be a song that they already know or they've already listened to. But I'm personally going to try to dig and find something that there's no way you've heard this before, but you should, kind of.
Okay, and the idea is to find something that the other person would like enjoy and be within their taste.
Yeah, or at the very least, like just help. As we're kind of exploring these,
or like help broaden the drive.
Yeah, exactly. Just because whenever I'm looking for things for myself, I feel like there's particular things that I put more focus in, or certain things that I don't. But if somebody else is showing me something, usually it's so vastly different from the kind of stuff I can find for myself. So I think in this case, it would be kind of cool to see what we can find for each other know like what we're roughly looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I rock with that.
That's the plan. Hopefully we can have those in the playlist here soon to be able to talk about them next week.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And with that, we are at the end of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Mountains Don't Like Baseball, episode 4. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, we're gonna link the podcast in the description of the episodes.
Did we not do that before?
I don't think so, but we will be. So look for it there if you're interested.
Yeah.